Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Joyful Jessie. If you are new here, I am Jessie. In today's video, I am so excited to be sharing with you yet another Puerto Rican classic, and that is a cheese dog. What in the world is a cheese dog? Well, my friends, it is the best way to eat a hot dog. So make sure to stick around and watch. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. It is an absolute pleasure to have you here. And if you're new here, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you never miss out when I post a new video. So like I said, in today's video, I'm simply going to be showing you guys how to make these cheese dogs. It is honestly like the best way to eat a hot dog. I remember as a kid, my mom making these for breakfast, for lunch. I remember driving through Puerto Rico into El Pueblo, and actually people sell these in the mornings. Like, they have little stands where they sell all sorts of fried stuff. We Puerto Rican people are obsessed with fried food. Can you tell? So they have little stands with alcapurrias, empanadas, rellenos de papa, cheese dogs, and these things are things that you can eat for breakfast. You can give them to your kids as a snack when they come home from school, or you can make them as your kids' lunch or a lunch for yourself. I'm making them for my kids today for lunch. I unfortunately cannot partake in the consumption of these because the plantillas, the discs, are made out of flour and dough. I'm working on finding a way that I can make gluten-free plantillas. It just hasn't worked out yet. I need that elasticity that gluten has and haven't made it work, but I'm on a mission. And when I find it out, I am going to share that, and it's going to be revolutionary. Now, enough of my chatter. Now it's time for us to hop over to our ingredients to see what is it that we are going to be needing to make this deliciousness. All right, my friends, these are the only ingredients that we are going to be using to make our Puerto Rican cheese dogs today. We are going to be using the empanada dough discs, the 6-inch one. There's another one that is the 5-inch one, but I feel like it's too small, so I use this one, and this one was about $2.99 for, I believe it comes 10 to a pack if I'm not mistaken. Yep. 10 to a pack. You're going to be needing whatever is your favorite hot dog. Here we have Smith's hot dogs, which are the best hot dogs ever. So in Erie, this is a company that is here in town, and they have like the best hot dogs. It beats anything. We're going to be needing some oil, and the oil is going to be to fry your cheese dogs in, and we're simply going to be using slices of American cheese. Nothing fancy. These simple ingredients, we are going to be making some awesomeness. So let's go ahead and get started. My first step was to heat up my hot dogs. I put them for about 45 seconds in the microwave. If you want to do them like however you want to do them, if you want to do them on the stove, you can do them on the stove. If you want to boil them, go ahead and boil them. If you want to grill them, then I'm making it quick. So I simply put them in the microwave. Then after your plantillas are nice and thawed, you're going to go ahead and take them out of the packaging. All right, I'm going to be doing 3, 2 for my son, 1 for my daughter. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my American cheese. I'm gonna slap it right there in the middle. You're gonna see how easy this is. And you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, I can do this. You're gonna take your hot dog. You're gonna place them in the center, okay? Then you're going to take the plantilla, and you are simply going to roll it nice and tight like this. This is almost like piggies in a blanket, except 10 times better. You're gonna see you have your hot dog over here, you have an opening over here. What we are going to do now is, I like to twist my ends like this. Different people do theirs differently. This is just how I'm doing mine. Some people like to use a fork, and you know, just, I'm gonna take this part. This part is a little bit freezer burn, okay? And then for over here, I just press down a tad bit just so that when they're frying, this part does not become undone. See, just pinch them like this. All right, just a little bit. Nothing too fancy. There you go. That's all there is to it. Simple as that. And then we're gonna take this and we're gonna fry it. Now let's go fry these hot diggity dogs. We're going to go ahead and heat up our skillet or your frying pan, and you're gonna take your oil. Use your discretion with how much oil. This is going to vary based on how big the pan that you are using. I'm going to say I'm going to be using about 1/2 inch to 1 inch to fry these in. Let me see. Yeah, it's about 1/2 inch to 1 inch. That's usually suffices. So I'm gonna have my heat up on like a medium high. I don't want these guys to get burned. I just want them to get nice and crunchy on the outside. I know my oil is ready when I put a tip in. And you see how it starts to bubble? That will let me know that it won't get stuck in the bottom. That's how I know it's ready. So I'm gonna put my first one in there. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put the second little fella in there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put my third little fella in there. And we are simply just going to let them cook. Now, if let's say you wanna make the whole batch of 10 of these, go ahead and go for it. Some people like to make them all at once. Store some in the fridge without frying, like you can saran wrap it and then just take them out as they are ready. Or you can, I think like an empanadas, I've never done this, but maybe you can freeze them ahead of time. But I think that'll take a little bit longer to cook on the inside. I've never done it that way. Or you can just do what I do. Take some saran wrap, wrap this around, and whenever lunchtime comes or whenever they come home from school, you can just prep them up real quick. You see how they're turning nice and golden? I'm gonna go ahead, I think that took about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes on that side. I'm gonna turn them to the side this way. These are best enjoyed when they are freshly cooked. I feel like you get that nice crunchiness on them, that nice crunchy outer layer. See, it's important that we sealed that over here because then the cheese will ooze out and melt, and we don't want that to happen because then your oil gets all destroyed. And this way, when we cook them, they don't spread out. Okay, it's been about 1 minute. I'm gonna turn it around this way now. Once all our edges or all around our cheese dog is nice and golden, we're simply going to take them out, and that's it. You can enjoy now. That's all there is to it, guys. What do you think, Mimi?
It's good.
Good.
This is actually good. I love it so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye.